University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello, just under 130 teams applied to take part in this competition. 28 of them competed in round 1, 16 survived that process to fight their way through to round 2, but now only the best 8 remain. They are Jesus College, Oxford, Durham University, the Courtauld Institute of Art, Imperial College, London, Manchester University, Trinity College, Cambridge, Wolfson College, Oxford, and Corpus Christi College, Cambridge. In this quarter-final stage, our serpentine rule is that teams must win 2 matches to progress to the semi-finals. A team that loses 2 matches goes home. A team that wins 1 match but loses another must play again and win in order to go through. Now, the team from Manchester University represented an institution that is no stranger to this competition, having appeared on numerous occasions and taken the title of series champions 4 times, a feat that's been equalled but never surpassed. To get here tonight, they've already defeated Jesus College, Oxford in round 1 and the University of Huddersfield in round 2, and in doing so, they've accumulated 390 points. With an average age of 24, let's say hello to them again.
Hi, I'm Jack. I'm from Cheshire and I'm studying for a PhD in maths.
Hi, I'm Melissa Johnson. I'm from Mpumalanga in South Africa and I'm studying economics.
This is their captain.
Hello, I'm James Green. I'm from the Wirral and I'm doing a PhD in modernist literature.
Hi, I'm Abin. I'm from Greenford in West London and I'm studying physics.
Playing them, the team from Trinity College, Cambridge, another of the big beasts of this competition. They've been series champions 3 times in the past. Durham University were the first to get a stomping from them this year, and then in the second round, Lady Margaret Hall got the same treatment. So the Trinity team are here with an accumulated total of 445 points. Their average age is 21. Let's say hello to them again.
Hi, I'm Nadia Howrahan. I'm from Dublin and I'm reading English.
Hello, I'm Lillian Crawford. I'm from Bearsted in Kent and I'm reading history.
And let's meet their captain.
Hi, I'm Joseph Webber. I'm originally from Bury St Edmunds in Suffolk and I do maths.
Hi, I'm Liam Hughes. I'm originally from Cardiff and I'm also doing maths.
Right, let's just get on with it. Fingers on the buzzers, please. Your first starter for 10. What 7-letter word occurs numerous times in the Sherlock Holmes stories as an exclamation of delight or satisfaction, as well as an adjective indicating a crime liable to the death penalty, and as a noun meaning assets...
Trinity Webber.
Capital?
Capital is correct, yes. You get a set of bonuses on scientists, Trinity. Dorothy Hodgkin won the 1964 Nobel Prize in Chemistry for her work on the structure of insulin, penicillin, and which specific vitamin, a cofactor in DNA synthesis?
B12?
That's what came into my mind.
Yeah. B12?
B12 is correct. What was the surname of Caroline, who, as assistant to her brother William, discovered 8 comets and 14 nebulae? In 1835, she was elected an honorary member of the Royal Astronomical Society.
Herschel.
Correct. Also elected to the Royal Astronomical Society in 1835, which mathematician and astronomer has given her name to an Oxford college?
Is it Somerville?
Yeah, that's right. Somerville.
Mary Somerville is right, yes. 10 points for this. All the Christian kingdoms have come to an end and have united in this single kingdom. 2 Romes have fallen, a 3rd stands. Those words of the 16th century Orthodox cleric Philotheus refer to what city? It lay...
Manchester Rogers.
No, sorry. No, sorry.
I must fine you 5 points, I'm sorry. Refer to what city it laid claim to the title of the 3rd Rome following the fall of the Western Roman Empire and later of Constantinople?
Trinity Crawford.
Sparta?
No, it is Moscow. Right. Another starter question for 10 points here. In the 1930s, the art collector Helen Kroller-Müller founded a museum that houses the world's 2nd largest collection of works by which artist, including his potato eaters?
Trinity Crawford.
Vincent van Gogh.
Correct. Your bonuses are on the European Union, Trinity. Which Dutch city gives its name to the 1992 treaty that led to the creation of the single European currency?
Maastricht.
Correct. Which European capital city gives its name to a regulation that determines which EU member state is responsible for examining any particular claim for asylum?
Is it Dublin? Dublin.
Correct. Which town in Luxembourg gives its name to the 1985 agreement that abolished border checks at the signatories' common borders?
Schengen.
Schengen is correct. Well done. 10 points for this. Answer promptly. In organic chemistry, how many hydrogen atoms are there in a molecule of the third simplest member of the saturated hydrocarbon series known as the alkanes?
Trinity Hughes.
8.
8 is correct, yes. Right, Trinity, these bonuses are on fungal diseases. Each answer is a 4-letter word. Firstly, what disease of cereals is caused by fungi of the order Ustil aginales and has a name that directly refers to the black, soot-like appearance of its spores?
Is this the raised one? It isn't just like mold.
It's 4 letters.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I was thinking ergot, but it's not.
Try
That's
it.
five, that's 5 letters. That's 5 letters.
Just say it anyway. It's better
No, no, but we'll pass on it, I think.
Smut. Also known as stinking smut, what is the name of the disease of wheat caused by the fungus Tilicia caries? The same word is used for the baggy part of a sail or fishing net.
We've got nothing better. Flap.
No, it's bunt. What name is given to the disease caused by Puccino-mycetes, whose spores give affected plants a reddish-brown appearance?
Rust.
Oh, that's
Rust.
Yeah.
Correct. Right, we're going to take a picture round for you. A picture starter, you'll see a flag of a sub-national division of a European country alongside that country's coat of arms. 10 points if you can name the sub-national division whose flag you see.
Trinity Hughes.
Bavaria.
Bavaria is correct, yes. Germany's largest state. For your picture bonuses, I want you to identify 3 more sub-national divisions of EU member states from their flags. All 3 are also the largest by land area of their respective countries. And again, you'll be given the national coat of arms as an additional clue. I need the name of the region each time. Firstly...
Does anyone have a clue?
I'm sorry, no.
Does anyone have a guess?
North Holland or something? Yeah.
North Holland.
That's a guess.
North Holland?
No, that's Gelderland. Secondly...
Again, I'm no help on this one. Has anyone got an educated guess?
Sorry. Is it in
No.
Russia? I don't know.
No.
That's Lapland.
Oh, right.
And finally...
Looks like the Isle of Man.
Well, yeah, but it's not. No, where else has that? Is that somewhere?
I have no idea. Sorry.
No,
What are
no.
you thinking?
Somewhere former Soviet, possibly.
Former
don't know.
Soviet, did you say?
Yeah,
Try something.
I don't know.
That's sorry.
No, pass on that.
That's Sicily. 10 points for this. I need 2 surnames, both beginning with the same letter. A museum in Brook Street in Mayfair commemorates the residence of which 2...
Manchester Johnson.
Handel and Hendricks.
Correct. Right, these bonuses are on Roman emperors, as described by the historian Suetonius. In each case, identify the emperor. A single name answer is sufficient in each case. Returning to Capri, he abandoned all care of the government and suffered Armenia to be seized by the Parthians.
I think that's Tiberius. Tiberius?
Correct. The darling and delight of mankind, the estates of those who had perished by the eruption of Vesuvius and who had left no heirs, he applied to the repair of the ruined cities.
Titus.
Titus is correct. During the time of his musical performance, nobody was allowed to stir out of the theatre upon any account. It is said some women with child were delivered there.
I think it might be. I think it might be Caligula, or Nero actually. Yeah, Nero. Nero.
It is Nero, of course. 10 points for this. What given name links the creator of the Isenheim altarpiece, a 15th century king of Hungary with the byname Corvinus, and...
Trinity Hughes.
Matthias.
Matthias is correct, yes. You get a set of bonuses, this time on literary works, Trinity. In 1843, which poet published The Cry of the Children in response to a public report on children forced into labour by their desperate parents? Her better-known works include a collection of sonnets which appeared 7 years later.
Elizabeth Barrett Browning.
Elizabeth Barrett Browning.
Correct. Five Children and It and The Railway Children are novels by which founding member of the Fabian Society?
Nesbit.
E. Nesbit is correct. Who wrote the novel The Children's Book, shortlisted for the 2009 Man Booker Prize? Its central character is loosely based on E. Nesbit.
2009, did it say?
Yeah.
Someone reprimanded me for not knowing this the other day. I wasn't stuck.
I don't know.
No.
Rosen, perhaps?
What? Booker Prize, Rose?
Oh, of course not.
I don't know. We don't know.
Was A.S. Byatt. 10 points for this. Proclaiming himself emperor in 1802, Jia Long unified which present-day Asian country, founding its last ruling dynasty before its conquest by France?
Trinity Weber.
Vietnam.
Vietnam is correct. These bonuses, Trinity, are on astronomy. Born in 1868, which US astronomer invented the spectroheliograph and gives his name to a 200-inch reflecting telescope, which in its day was the largest in the world?
Is it Hubble?
No, it's not. It's Hale. Hale's spectral observations of the sun revealed via the Zeeman effect that strong magnetic fields are found in what solar surface features?
Solar flares.
Yes.
Sunspots.
Solar...
Which one? I don't know. I know
Solar
nothing.
flares. Should we go solar
Why
flares?
not?
Solar flares.
No, it's sunspots. The 200-inch Hale telescope is located at which observatory near San Diego in California?
No, it's not what I thought.
This is the Griffiths Observatory.
No, that's in Los Angeles.
Oh,
Have we got something better, though? Should we just go
Try,
for it?
I don't know anything.
Griffiths.
No, it's the Palomar Observatory. 10 points for this. Answer as soon as your name is called. What is the cotangent of pi over 3 radians?
Trinity Weber.
1 over root 3.
Correct. You get 3 bonuses on the 19th century architect Owen Jones. Firstly, during the 1830s, Jones drew inspiration from Spanish Islamic artwork and spent 6 months studying which palace and fortress. Its name means the Red.
The Alhambra.
Correct. What is the title of Jones's global and historical design sourcebook, first published in 1856 and still in print today?
Do we have any clue?
This isn't the one about pillars of architecture or something. That's not by him, is it? 7 Pillars of Architecture, but I don't think it is. Go for it. Why not?
7 Pillars of Architecture.
No, it's the Grammar of Ornament. Jones was responsible for the interior design of which glass and iron structure originally built in 1851 in Hyde Park?
Crystal Palace.
Correct. We're going to take a music round now. For your music starter, you'll hear a piece of popular music. 10 points if you can name the solo artist singing.
Trinity Hughes.
David Bowie.
Correct. That was part of his tribute to Andy Warhol. Your music bonuses are 3 more pop songs about artists. Again, I want you to name the singer or band in each case. Firstly, I just need the name of the singer here.
Who's got the toughest brush with the sweetest strokes at the Royal Academy of Jack the Ladderby? Mr. Blake is the actual bloke at the Royal College of Youthful Knowledge.
Ian Dury.
Ian Dury is correct. Yes, it was written as a theme song for an exhibition being given by Peter Blake, who had taught him at college. Secondly, who's singing in this 1975 track?
Rousseau walks on trumpet pads, so fire is to the heart of all that jazz.
Anderson. I have no clue. Laurie Anderson.
No, that's Joni Mitchell. She was singing about Henri Rousseau. And finally, this band.
Sounds a bit early for Sway. It's not. Oh, yes, Adam and the Ants. Adam and the Ants.
It is Adam and the Ants singing about Pablo Picasso. 10 points for this. Damien Hirst's installation, Leviathan, features an example of what precise species of fish, the largest shark in the UK seas, preserved in a tank
Trinity Weber.
The basking shark?
The basking shark is right. Right, your bonuses are on novels. In each case, identify the work from the extract from its opening passage. All three titles begin with the same letter.
Okay.
Firstly, from a novel of 1874. When Farmer Oak smiled, the corners of his mouth spread till they were within an unimportant distance of his ears.
Far from the madding crowd.
Correct. From a novel of 1939, secondly, River Run past Eve and Adams, from swerve of shore to bend of bay.
Finnegan's Wake.
Correct. Finally, from a novel of 1953, it was a special pleasure to see things eaten, to see things blackened and changed.
Begins with F, so 53. No.
No, that was
So,
the year
like,
it was.
Fahrenheit 451.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
something that-
Yes,
okay,
yes. Fahrenheit 451.
Well done. You're on fire today, aren't you? Right, 10 points for this. Christian Ludwig, a younger brother of Frederick I of Prussia, is best known as the recipient of which series of instrumental works by J.S. Bach?
Trinity Hughes.
The Brandenburg Concertos.
Correct. Right, you get 3 questions on recent historical works, Trinity. Which event of the early 20th century appears in the subtitle of Orlando Figes's A People's Tragedy?
The Russian Revolution.
Correct. The words reckless and the tragedy of Vietnam appear alongside the name of which US Secretary of State in the title of a recent history by Robert K. Brigham?
Kissinger? Yes, Kissinger.
Kissinger.
Correct. The tragedy of liberation by the Dutch historian Frank de Cutter concerns revolution in which country during the 40s and 50s?
No, it can't be India.
Hungary or something.
Sorry?
Hungary or something.
Hungary sounds good.
Hungary.
No, it's China. 10 points for this. In the second line of one of his odes, what does John Keats describe as the close bosom friend of the maturing sun?
Manchester Green.
Nightingale.
Anyone want to buzz from Trinity?
Trinity Crawford.
Autumn.
Autumn is correct, yes. You get 3 bonuses on hoofed mammals of Central Asia. The saiga is a critically endangered antelope whose largest range is to the west of Lake Balkhash, in which landlocked Asian country?
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, go for Kazakhstan.
It was a guess.
No, but I think it's more sensible than mine.
Kazakhstan.
Correct. Estimated to number at least 500,000 in the wild, the zherin is an antelope with its largest range in which other landlocked country?
Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan.
No, it's Mongolia. Native to mountainous areas of Central Asia, the markhor belongs to what genus of hoof mammals? You can give the scientific or the common name.
Buffalo. Sure.
No. I don't know.
Say that.
Gazelles
Yeah.
or something.
Oh, gazelles.
Say
Say
that.
that.
What, in
I don't
Asia?
know.
Gazelles.
No, they're goats. 10 points for this. In genetics, what template does reverse transcriptase enzyme use to generate DNA?
Manchester Green.
Punnett Square.
Anyone want to buzz from Trinity?
Trinity Webber.
RNA.
RNA is correct. Ribonucleic acid. These bonuses on film adaptations of 19th century works. The Castle of Thornfield and The Orphan of Lowood are among several silent film versions of which 19th century novel?
Jane Eyre.
Correct. Starring Emma Stone, the 2010 high school comedy Easy A is an adaptation of which novel by Nathaniel Hawthorne?
Scarlet Letter.
Correct. Starring Deborah Kerr as a governess, the 1961 black and white film The Innocents is based on which novella by Henry James?
The Turn of the Screw.
Correct. 10 points for this. What forename and surname is shared by the British-born sociologist who wrote The Dark Side of Democracy and the US director of films such as Manhunter and Heat?
Trinity Crawford.
Oh, sorry, I've forgotten. I apologise.
I must fine you 5 points, I'm sorry. OK, I'm going to offer it to you, Manchester. One of you want to buzz?
Manchester Green.
Michael Mann.
Michael Mann is correct. Right, your bonuses this time, Manchester, are on authors born in 1926, the same year as the Queen. Name each person from the description. First, a US author whose novels include The War Between the Tates, Foreign Affairs, and Imaginary Friends.
That might. No, that don't. I think it sounds like Gore Vidal, doesn't it? But that's Gore Vidal.
No, it's Alison Lurie. Secondly, a psychiatrist perhaps best known for the 1969 work On Death and Dying, which introduced the concept of the 5 stages of grief.
It's not. Melanie Klein.
She's much younger than that. No, it's Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. No, she would be mortified. And finally, a children's author whose best-known creations had the family motto, making good use of bad rubbish.
Jacqueline Wilson.
No, it's the creator of the Wombles, Elizabeth Beresford. Right, we're going to take a picture round now. For your picture starter, you'll see a still from a film. For 10 points, just give me the title by which it's usually known in English.
Manchester Green.
7 Samurai.
Correct. That is one of 16 films that the director Akira Kurosawa made between 1948 and 65 in collaboration with the actor Toshiro Mifune. For your picture bonuses, I simply want you to identify 3 more of those collaborations. I just need the English title each time. Firstly...
that's Throne of Blood.
Correct. Secondly...
That could be Stray Dog.
Stray Dog.
Correct. And finally...
Is that Yojimbo? Yojimbo.
Yeah, Yojimbo.
Yojimbo is correct. 10 points for this. Moussaka, ratatouille and baba ganoush are among dishes.
Manchester Green.
Aubergines.
Aubergine is correct. Good buzz.
Thank you.
15 points for these bonuses. They're on the state capitals of New England. From the clue to the origins of each city's name, give both that city and its state. Firstly, a religious concept defined by the OED as the protective care of God.
Grace.
No, that's not.
Well, isn't it
Augusta, and then Maine.
Augusta, Maine.
No, it's Providence, Rhode Island. Second, the capital of the Hérault department in southern France.
Would that be Concord?
No, it could be Montpellier, Vermont.
No.
Montpellier, Vermont.
Montpellier, Vermont.
Correct. And finally, a town southwest of Skegness. During the Middle Ages, it was a major wool port.
Boston, Massachusetts.
Correct. 10 points for this. Carol, Ferdinand, Michael and Carol were the 4 kings of which country during the 20th century?
Manchester Green.
Bulgaria.
Nope. And I'm going to have to fine you 5 points because you interrupted. It was under communist rule from 1948 to 89. Anyone want to buzz from Trinity?
Trinity Webber.
Poland?
No, it's Romania. 10 points for this. Answer as soon as your name is called. Of the chemical elements with single-letter symbols, which is the 3rd alphabetically?
Manchester Johnson.
Carbon.
No, anyone want to buzz?
Trinity Hughes.
Fluorine.
Fluorine is correct, yes. OK, Trinity, these bonuses are on religion in the 14th and 15th centuries. Meaning a mumbler or mutterer, what name was given to the 14th century religious grouping who were responsible for the translation of the Bible into the vernacular?
The Lollards.
Correct. Sometimes called Dr. Evangelicus, which preacher was considered to be the leader of the Lollards?
Wycliffe, was it?
Wycliffe.
John Wycliffe.
Wycliffe.
Correct. Which of Shakespeare's characters originally bore the name of the Lollards, Sir John Oldcastle, who conspired to capture Henry V in 1414?
Falstaff.
Falstaff is correct. 10 points for this. Which title character of a 1941 play seeks to monopolise Chicago's cauliflower market? Written by Bertolt Brecht, it satirises the rise to power of Adolf Hitler.
Trinity Hughes.
Baal.
No, anyone want to buzz?
Manchester Green.
The Good Woman of Szechuan.
No, it's Arturo Ui, the resistible rise thereof. 10 points for this. Assuming a somewhat circuitous route, what is the minimum number of international border crossings that would be required in a land journey between Oslo and Hong Kong?
Manchester Booth.
2.
Correct. Norway to Russia and Russia to China. Your bonuses, Manchester, are on extinct animals. In each case, I need the name of the period of the Mesozoic era when the following lived. Firstly, the Herrerasaurus, Plateosaurus and Eoraptor.
Do we have any idea?
So it's going to be Jurassic, Triassic, or Cretaceous, right?
I don't think it's Cretaceous. Shall we say?
Wasn't the KT extinction of the dinosaurs?
I'd say Triassic.
Okay, Triassic.
Correct. Secondly, Triceratops and Velociraptor.
That's Cretaceous.
Okay, Cretaceous.
Correct. And finally, Diplodocus, Allosaurus and Megalosaurus.
That's Jurassic.
Jurassic.
Correct. 10 points for this. Brian Darcy James originated the role of George III in the off-Broadway mounting of which musical? His songs included...
Trinity Crawford.
Hamilton.
Hamilton is correct. Your bonuses are on British Prime Ministers. In each case, name the person who comes next in the following chronological sequences. First, this sequence, beginning in 1806. Lord William Grenville, the Duke of Portland, Spencer Perceval and...
Liverpool.
Correct. This sequence, beginning in 1846. Lord John Russell, the Earl of Derby, the Earl of Aberdeen and...
Peel.
No, it's Palmerston. This sequence, beginning in 1916. David Lloyd George, Andrew Bonar Law and...
Is that not McDonald?
Yeah.
Ramsay MacDonald.
No, it was Stanley Baldwin. 10 points for this. First developed in the 1870s, triticale is a hybrid produced by crossbreeding which two grains?
Manchester Rogers.
Barley and wheat.
No. Anyone want to buzz from Trinity?
Trinity Webber.
Barley and rye.
No, it's wheat and rye. 10 points for this. The Blackwater Lightship and the Testament of Mary are among the works of which Irish literary figure?
Trinity Harahan.
Colm Tobin.
Colm Tobin is correct, yes. You get 3 bonuses on fictional nannies. In the children's books by Christiana Brand, Nurse Matilda is the basis for which title character in film adaptations of 2005 and 2010? Emma Thompson plays the title role.
Nanny McPhee.
Correct. What is the name of the Australian-born author of the Mary Poppins books, the first of which appeared in 1934?
Travers.
P.L. Travers is correct. In J.M. Barrie's Stories of Peter Pan, what is the name of the Newfoundland dog that acts as nanny to the children? The Nana is correct. 10 points for this. An alternative name for the house martin. What, in terms of heraldry, denotes a bird...
Trinity Hughes.
Martlet.
Martlet is correct. Your bonuses are on gardening. In each case, name the term given to the following patterns of training fruit trees against a wall or fence. First, a single stem with short fruiting spurs spaced along it.
Formal.
Formal.
That's cordon. Secondly, from the Italian for shoulder, what term denotes a central trunk with 2 or more pairs of branches trained to grow flat against a wall supported by a lattice?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's espalier. And finally, a very short central trunk from which a variable number of branches radiate outwards and upwards. That's a fan, but at the gong, Manchester University have 95, Trinity College, Cambridge have 300. Well, that is the highest score we've had so far in this series. So we look forward to seeing you in the next stage. Manchester, you're going to have to come back and win 2 more games in order to stay in the competition. I hope you can join us next time for another quarter-final match, but until then, it's goodbye from Manchester University.
Bye.
It's goodbye from Trinity College, Cambridge.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.